Today we'll be taking a look at Jamie Oliver's egg fried rice. Enjoy.
Listen, I'm going to be here for the next couple of months.
Chop it up, press down like that.
I haven't got a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. We need to get our stuff on.
Oh, a stove with fire. That's good. Let's see if it continues to exist.
That is what I'm talking about. Twist like that, give it a ruddy good spanking. Perfect, just having a moment. Egg fried rice, it's an absolute classic, and I've got a recipe for you that is so consistent and delicious, quick and easy. So it starts with a big pan.
Use a wok, not a pan. You need the wok hay. Because of the wok's build, the oil inside the wok will evaporate at different times, allowing the oil to get into the rice. Because of the frying pan's flat build, the oil in the frying pan will evaporate at the same time, thus it will not create frying pan hay. Is that an induction stove? I thought you had a stove with fire.
Onions here that I'm going to finely slice. I absolutely love making this recipe. Yes, you could do this as a side dish, no trouble at all.
Who calls egg fried rice a side dish? Hate to break it to you, Mr. Oliver, but egg fried rice is not a side dish, it is a main dish. Actually, your fried rice may be a side dish. That's cool. This only applies to Mr. Oliver, though.
But actually, it's heading towards being a really beautiful dinner. So finally slice this up, and as this pan gets nice and hot, I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Vegetable oil, not olive oil. Olive oil has a lower boiling point. Use it for salad, not egg fried rice.
And I'm going to go straight in with the onions, and we'll get them sizzling straight away.
No, spring onion is supposed to be used as garnish. If you're sizzling it right now, it's going to wilt, and it's going to get slimy.
And then I've got some packet pre-cooked rice. Yes.
Packet rice. Why? Just use day-old rice. No need to use packet rice. That's just an extra step. And also, if you use packet rice, this egg fried rice is going to be wet.
You can cook your own rice. White rice, 12 minutes. But for stir-fried rice, you have to drain it and chill it.
Don't drain it. Auntie Hersha demonstrated why.
You cannot stir-fry hot rice.
This pre-cooked shortcut will stop your egg fried rice going sticky.
So for me, that feels like a good cheat. You can hear it sizzling.
Uncle Roger said, "You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying."
You know, we're sort of jiggling it around, so it's fast, it's hot, it's furious. We're just gonna toss it around. Right, the next ingredient. I have this in my home all the time now, chili jam. It's brilliant for cooking. It's got heat, but it's also got the sweetness, and it's gonna kind of glaze.
Why? Why, chili jam guy? Dude, I hate to break it to you, but chili jam is not used for cooking at all. It's supposed to be used as a condiment. Why don't you do something like sriracha instead?
It can help you balance flavors.
Balancing the flavor? You don't need sweetness in fried rice. All fried rice is about is savory.
So 2 nice teaspoons go in to our pan, and then just start tossing again. And immediately, that'll start to coat every single rice grain, and it'll shine in the most beautiful way. And then just give it a little splash of water.
Okay, so the water will make the rice wet. Okay, there's no doubt about it. But at this point, it's Jamie's own doing that he had to put water in his rice. Because there's sugar in chili jam. And you know what sugar does at high temperature? It's going to caramelize and it's going to burn. So in order to prevent the rice from burning, he had to add in some water. Had he not added chili jam into his rice, he wouldn't have had to add water in order to prevent the rice from getting burned. So yeah, thanks Chef Brian Tsao for the info.
Just to kind of help plump up that lovely rice.
You don't clump up rice in fried rice. Fried rice is supposed to be individual. By that logic, that means having a porridge as fried rice is okay for you.
At this stage, just push the rice.
At least he's using a wooden spatula.
Like that. And then straight into the middle, we're going to crack in 2 beautiful free-range eggs.
Okay, the eggs do look nice, but I would have put in the egg first until it's nice and fluffy. Or you could just simply mix the egg and the rice together at first. Again, the eggs do look nice, but you're putting the eggs at the wrong step.
I just want to have it there like a fried egg and then just break it and have it marbled. So we're really celebrating the egg whites and the egg yolks. And then it's time for the last ingredient, which again, to a lot of people, is a bit of a new ingredient, tofu. Firm, silken tofu.
The problem about this silken tofu is that it's really wet. Like, this silken tofu contains lots of water. It's already going to turn the wet clump of rice into sludge, similar to that of porridge.
It's protein, basically. It's made out of soya beans. It's extremely healthy.
Stop using healthy as an excuse to destroy egg fried rice.
So let me just show you what's in here. What you end up with is like a little slab of tofu. We just need half of that, about 150 grams. And what you can do is just break this up.
Breaking tofu, like how Auntie Helen broke Uncle Roger's heart. In Asian cooking, we preserve the whole shape of tofu. Not only that, what he's breaking up is silken tofu. And silken tofu contains a lot of water. And the water is going to get out of the tofu into the rice. The rice is already soaked in water. And then it becomes wet. Now he's doubling it down to make the rice double wet and turning the rice into a sludge. I can't believe this guy. He's supposed to be a professional chef. Difference between him and Gordon Ramsay is that Gordon Ramsay is willing to learn from his mistakes, whilst Mr. Chili Olive Oil is arrogant as hell. There it is.
And then as that cooks, then we can start just bringing the rice back in. But I want chunks of tofu, and I want little bits, and I want chunks of egg, and I want little bits. So
actually, the stove has some fire, I'll give it that, but don't be a pussy and get a stove that emits more fire.
So, the nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
How is random a compliment in this case? Is this guy on some kind of cocaine?
Season with a little salt. Give it a little...
Get in MSG. Also, where's the soy sauce?
Little toss to mix it all up, and then we're ready to serve. Get a bowl. Put a little oil.
No wonder why people call you Jamie Olive Oil. No joke, this guy literally puts olive oil in every dish he makes.
Around the bowl, give it a rub. We're gonna make sandcastles, basically, but we're gonna make it with stir-fried rice. Just pour your rice in here, stir-fried rice dishes, and...
Man, this looks disgusting as hell. Look at all those poor spring onions. This just looks so slimy.
That kind of street food, which is beautiful, it's often associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If you want to be healthy, just do exercise. That's it.
So push it down, and then we're ready to...
See? This rice just looks way too much like a sludge. The water, the tofu.
Turn it out. Then we just get our plate, put it on top, apply a little bit of pressure, turn it up. I just kind of like it. So there you go. Fantastic stir-fried rice for 2 people. And you could have that as a side, you could have that as a meal. I think it's...
This rice looks so wet. As the old saying goes, if your rice too wet, you fucked up.
Time to have a little taste up. And like every good sandcastle, at some point, someone has to come and destroy it. In this case, me. And I love that kind of whole court egg with then the fluffy, juicy rice on the inside. Really beautiful. There's heat there. The onions have still got a nice little crunch. And the tofu's so silky and delicious. Looks fantastic. And it's really good fun to make.
Egg fried rice is an absolute classic, and Mr. Chili Jam destroyed it. This sets the bar for other British chefs to come. Well, except for Gordon Ramsay, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time.